yeah, I think in the next 2-3 years, like I've been telling you guys, we're going to see an Indian men's physique Olympian in that top 10. Boys, it was a hell of a weekend in men's physique. I was on Instagram all weekend and I was checking all the shows. We have 4 pro shows to go over. We'll talk about the top 2, top 3 guys and break down their physiques. And I'll give you my honest opinion on what I think happened, man. 4 pro shows to recap. Insane weekend in men's physique. Emotions at an all-time high. And I got to tell you, this is why I love men's physique. These guys care so much about bringing the best physique to the stage. And when someone's been fighting for years and years and years and years and years and finally wins a pro show, and you can see that emotion in their face, you can feel it through the screen. As always, my host, Philip Naselli and Aline Bolton are in the house. I love you, boys. Let's get into today's video. Check this out. Anik Ghosh out of India finally wins a pro show after years and years and years of trying to win a pro show. And not only did he win a pro show, but he smoked his Indian Olympian brother, Manoj Patil. You can see the emotion in his face. We got Ryan Terry in the background. We have legendary Evogen coach, Hani Rambod. How many Mr. Olympias does he have? What a huge moment. And before I get into the stage photos, let's look at his check-ins. He says, when you do your homework perfectly, and these are check-ins. Right now, I'm sending check-ins to my coach. I may do a show next year. I don't like my check-ins because they're raw. They're just regular lighting. You don't look very good, but damn, the check-ins on Anik Ghosh look insane. Absolutely nuts. This guy, bro, why weren't you at the O last year? How come I've never heard of you? This physique is crazy. We're going to get into his individual posing routine. We're going to get into what he's done in the past. And we're going to get into, man, can he win another pro show so I can see this physique next to big names like Ali Bilal and Ryan Terry? Because from front to back, you guys are going to see this is one of the most complete Indian physiques that I have seen. Hart McGrath is impressed. The voice of men's physique is extremely impressed. Here we go. This was this weekend, and right away what stands out to me is the posing was really good, the shape was really good, and the muscle was there. The judges have paid very close attention this year to that midsection. My guy has a beautiful, tight midsection, nice little waist. I love the way he's posing and showing those front lats. This was just solid. This was solid all the way around from the back, guys. You're looking at it. Open up for me, Anik. Oof. Bro, that's a thick, wide back for an Indian guy. That is not a bad back whatsoever. The physique all around, what I'm trying to say is that it's very balanced. Look at the stage confidence. He's smiling. He knows he's on fire right now. This is beautiful. Again, the lats from the front are crazy, and you need to show those. When you're hitting your front pose as a pro, as an amateur, you got to be able to, ooh, 2 hands on the hips look beautiful as well. You got to be able to show that crazy V-taper from the front. A lot of guys in the pro divisions, I'll be honest with you guys, they don't know how to pose. They have incredible physiques, but they don't know how to pose like my boy Anik Ghosh. And if you're getting first call out at the New York Pro, which is probably the top 3-4 most competitive show in the IFBB, which my boy Anik Ghosh did last year, or this year, the 2025 New York Pro, he was in that first call out next to some massive names. Massive names. Andre Dayu, 7th in the world. Edvon Palmera, who we just interviewed. Whew, that was a good one. We'll drop that soon. 5th in the world. Brandon Hendrickson, 3-time Mr. Olympia winner, also 3rd in the world right now. I mean, it's crazy to see an Indian guy in that first call out at the New York Pro. I wasn't covering men's physique when this happened, but it makes sense, and it's all coming full circle that Anik Ghosh wins the India Pro show. This guy is the real deal. Congratulations, brother. Second place, another physique that stood out to me just because the aesthetics, the conditioning, the stage presence was second place Varan Malhotra. And if I said that incorrectly, I apologize. But bro, I love the braids. I love the posing. I love the conditioning that you brought. This is another guy, another Indian physique that I have not seen, but the potential is there. A little bit more from the back, but the shape of the back is really, really pretty. Again, the posing is solid. It's so cool to see all these Indian guys pose really, really, really well and show a lot of confidence when they're posing. Again, half of the Olympians this year on that 2025 O stage, I was watching it in person, incredible physiques. Very few of them knew how to pose to display their physiques to the best. And fathers and sons, it can't just be Bhuwan Chauhan. Right, I'm gonna get pissed off and I'm gonna write a Yelp review. We gotta get my boy in Fathers and Sons because he's already got the look, he's already got the braids, good looking dude. Do I need to call Father and Sons to get my boy on here? Because he needs to be on there. Congratulations, second place. And I've been seeing this comment a lot, and this is so cool that someone brought this up. Tragically Gifted, which is, by the way, a great name, says that shape can stand with Ryan and Ali. Yeah, the shape is there. I agree with you. The shape is there. Like, what do you want? Nice chest, beautiful arms, really nice midsection. My guy's going to have to improve. He's going to have to improve the physique where he needs to, whatever the judges' feedback is. But yeah, I think in the next 2-3 years, like I've been telling you guys, we're going to see an Indian men's physique Olympian in that top 10, standing side by side to guys like Ali Bilal and Ryan Terry. Ryan Terry specifically, when you compare Ryan Terry with Anik Ghosh, both of these guys have a very balanced physique. One's from India, one's from the United Kingdom. They both got good hairstyles. I like them both. They're both wearing the blue shorts, which is very interesting as well. I swear blue shorts are taking over the division. Both Ryan Terry and Anik have very balanced arms. Anik and Ryan Terry both have a nice full chest. In the midsections, although it's very different from Terry to Anik, they both have a really nice aesthetic midsection. I like Anik because he can pose with two hands on the waist or one hand on the waist, and they both look good. The Ryan Terry and Anik Ghosh comparison is absolutely sick. I love these Indian men's physiques, but before I get into anything else, my boy Avomp, Phil Naselli, the Aussie voice of men's physique, I forgot to look over the weekend. What happened? I want you to tell me, bro. Give me a recap of the Japan Pro. Give me the recap of the Ben Weider's Naturals. Tell me what happened.
Let's head over to Japan and let me tell you, what I saw on that Japan Pro stage this weekend was something out of this world. The physiques, the quality of the athletes on that stage on the weekend was absolutely amazing to see. I want to talk about the top three. Now, coming in third position was none other than Young-Soo Lee out of Korea. And man, didn't this guy look amazing. He almost looked action figure-like. The guy was bubbly, he was big. Just the way that he stood, he was a presence on that stage, and he absolutely deserved to place in the top three. Coming in second position was Farouk out of Japan. Now, I believe between him and Julian, it was neck and neck. It was really, really tight. The guy came in absolutely shredded, dialed. In my opinion, Farouk peaked absolutely perfectly, but it just wasn't enough on the day to beat sixth place in the world, Mr. AI, the guy that everyone was kind of looking forward to seeing in this show after he announced a short retirement over the last couple of weeks by the name of Fuyan He. This guy absolutely delivered. From his tan to his posing to his tiny waist, bubbly arms, his structure, his muscle bellies, his detail, the aesthetic physique that this guy presents, just the works. Fuyan He is an absolute presence on that stage, and absolutely no doubt in my mind that he deserved to take home that first position and take home the Japan Pro win. I need to talk about what just happened at the Ben Weider's Natural Show. We had a really, really good lineup, some really good natural physiques on that stage. We had the likes of Titus from Canada. We had Takumi from Japan, but the one guy that took it out this weekend was none other than Tory Washington. This guy defied the odds. He defied all odds. Firstly, the guy is 51 years old. Unbelievable. If anyone says that you can't get in shape as you get older, just take a look at Tori. But number 2, Tori is actually a vegan athlete. Maybe Arnold Schwarzenegger was right in that doco that he made a couple of years ago. Maybe you can be a pro athlete. Maybe you can compete at the highest level being vegan. And Tori did just that. The guy has now qualified for the 2026 Mr. Olympia. And all I'm saying is whatever plants that guy has been eating, I need to start incorporating them into my diet too.
And then Gaffa, Aline Bolton. I know the Spanish pro was flipping crazy, and what an insane rivalry between Mauro Fialho and Emil Walker. I want to know more about it. Aline, tell me about it.
Thanks, Hart. This past weekend, we had the Spanish Grand Prix. Top 3 lineup was solid. Omar Suleiman, he came in 3rd place. Conditioning was excellent. Fullness in the chest. The back looked really good. Legs look solid. The only thing that we believe that he needs to work on is that front pose. He just needs to nail that front pose a little bit more. And man, he's already a former Olympian. We expect to see him in the 2026 Olympia coming up. But great job, Omar. You looked amazing, brother. Coming in 2nd, Mauro Fialho. Mauro Fialho. Man, we talk about him constantly on this show because we really enjoy his physique. This guy is from head to toe really well developed, really represents men's physique, has a really strong muscular frame, solid chest, arms, everything looks really, really great. He came in with top-notch conditioning. The only thing we think he needs to continue to work on and improve is that front pose. The front pose for him, when he's doing that Superman pose, if he pushes down on his thumbs in the back of his hips, that's going to allow his lats to really come out and accentuate his X-frame. And then that right leg should come out further out to the side on the same line, on the same parallel plane as his left leg, creating that X-frame. And I think once he does that, man, he's gonna win probably his next show if he can just make those minor adjustments. But man, he was a tough cookie to beat. But the guy who beat him, now coached by Mr. Morocco himself, Mehdi Kabaj, is my man, Emil Walker. Our boy Emil Walker came on the show, did an interview with us, and he talked about making some improvements to his back pose, and boy, did he do it. His front pose looked incredible. It's lights out all the time. The abs, the shoulders, the chest, the conditioning, everything looks solid. And when he turned to the back, his arms were a little bit lower, right? Instead of being all the way high, being parallel to his shoulders, going straight across, looking like the airplane. He took that out of the equation. His legs were a little bit wider, so his stance was a little bit wider, and he really accentuated his physique. He looked incredible. I absolutely think that he's going to improve his rankings in the Olympia as he continues to improve his posing, and he's going to move up because he's already got the conditioning and the look nailed down. He looks incredible. And we are excited to see him move forward in the process. We can't wait to interview him for his next show that's coming up. And we look forward to interviewing him in the 2026 Olympia. So Emil Walker, congratulations, man. Congratulations on the nod, getting the Olympia qualification. Dude, you absolutely deserved it. Me and the boys here at the Men's Physique Show, so excited for you. Let's go.
Boys, you're going to want to subscribe because we have interviewed 5th in the world. We just got done interviewing 2nd in the world, and we'll be dropping those interviews over the next week or two. We've also interviewed multiple Olympians. This channel not only covers the news, but we're going to give you the insights and the mindsets of the top Olympians in our sport, and you know, really just getting deep in who they are and their story and advice for you guys through their minds, through their words. I do want to shout out our sponsors, Manifest, of course, the best stage shorts in the game. You can use my code HEART. I tell you guys all the time, Men's Physique is Manifest. I love these shorts. You should too. Use my code HART. Huge, of course. When I'm going to the gym, I'm eating my food all day long. I know I'm going to get a good pump. If I want that extra pump, if I want to look extra juicy, the pump serum all day long. This is a strawberry mojito. This is one of my favorite flavors in the world. I'm going to hit legs tonight, and you can bet your ass I'm shaving my legs so I can see more detail. But more importantly than that, I'm taking this strawberry mojito to give me the crazy ass leg pump. And then finally, Physique. Guys, go check out Physique on Instagram. Train and consult with IFBB pros. You can find coaches, events, businesses. You can literally ask some of the best athletes in the world how you should diet, how you should pose, what you need to work on. And for a very small fee, these pros, these big time guys that have the most knowledge in the world would love to help you out. Go check out Physique. Love these guys. Shout out Sai. Other than that, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Men's Physique weekend was nuts.